Morning YouTube. It is day 3, January 3rd. If we are on a roll, 3 days in a row, we can do this, But yeah, woke up earlier about 8:20ish. Took the car over to get the oil change, so I'm waiting on that, and then I have a couple errands to run before I hit the gym. Hit a little bit later today, Saturday I get to relax, chill a little bit. But first things first, we're gonna have breakfast. For breakfast I have 3 eggs with some bacon, and yes, I put ketchup on my eggs. If you have a problem with that, fight me. If you don't like ketchup on your eggs, you're a fucking psychopath. And also you have to add some Valentina to it, And also have a packet of oatmeal, and also you can't forget Red Bull. I have a Red Bull. I prefer Red Bull over anything else, honestly. It's probably the best tasting for myself personally, but also occasionally, I will have a Ghost and all this other stuff. But yeah, so for now, that is my breakfast. Like I said, after this, I'm gonna go ahead and go over and get my car. Then I have to run a couple errands and then come back, watch the Barca game for a little bit. At the moment, the Arsenal game just started, so it should be a good game, hopefully. And then I'll get ready for the gym. Today is back day, so that's what we're gonna hit today. I wanted to touch on something real quick before we get more into it. Have you guys been noticing how the fitness industry is kind of a decline, not like bodybuilding wise, but like the influencer status, the clothing brands, especially with Alphalete. I've saw in the last couple of weeks like 4 or 5 of their athletes legit leave for some reason. We don't know the backstory. We just know what they said. Christian hasn't really ever given an update on it. Personally, I used to be a big fan of Alphalete, but they just constantly drop the same shit, just change the name and up the fucking price. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying $60 for a shirt that you could go down the street, get for $5, and just has a print that says Alphalete, or it has a picture of the wolf, and you think you can market it $50 more. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing that. So there's something fishy going on. Don't know what it is. Hopefully somebody comes out and actually says something. But for now, that's just what I wanted to speak on real quick. Well, I think we should get more into it a little bit later. But yeah, so for now, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. I'm fucking starving, and I'll see you guys before the gym. Alright guys, so we're about to head to the gym. I'm wearing a beanie today because 1, I don't want to do my hair. 2, it's pretty cold outside, so I stay warm. I'm wearing this 3 Nails hoodie. Pretty dope. Very comfortable. It's more of a damn, what's that fabric? Like a polyester, so it's good like if you're gonna go jogging and shit. So either way, I use it as a pump cover. So yeah, I got my pre-workout ready, got the BCAs ready. I am about to head out. I'm watching the game, Barcelona Espanyol. One hell of a game. Both goalkeepers amazing. I think Espanyol should be on top, honestly. I'm a Barca fan, but Espanyol has had better opportunities, better chances, but we have a fucking goalie. And honestly, if Joan Garcia isn't the goalie for the World Cup for Spain, Luis Fuentes is a complete fucking idiot in my opinion. But anyways, enough of that. So I know some people take Rice Krispies, shit like that for pre-workout, or Sour Patch, which I think are amazing. I started having these, the Tajin ones, the watermelon ones, fucking smack, hella good. Macros are actually not bad, 100 calories for 4 of them. 25 carbs, 0 fat, 15 sugar. I mean, it's not bad at all. As a pre, it gives you a nice pump. So do about 4 of those, smack them, drink my pre-workout on the way, and yeah, then we get into our workout. So yeah, so gonna head to the gym, get some back going, and then after that I gotta go to Costco, pick up some groceries, and come back home and start dinner. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I get there after the workout. So let's head to the gym. All right, YouTube. So we just got home, just got the shower, only because I'm getting ready to watch the game, Niners and Seahawks. I'm rooting for the Seahawks. I'm not a Niner fan whatsoever. I'm a Patriots fan. But overall, I'm expecting a good game. I'm hoping it is. They both are playing at their best, so may the best man win. Had a great back workout, except like I had to cut a little bit short because like my right arm, like my shoulder, between my shoulder and like my trap, I don't know, it was like feeling a little weird. So every time when I was pulling, I couldn't like, I don't know, it just felt weird when I was pulling. So I didn't want to do too much weight, so I had to cut a little bit short. So I just went over to to biceps and finished with that. My 30 minutes of cardio. It was cool. This old man came up to me and asked me like if I've always started logging in my book. I said honestly no, like just I started like the last 2 weeks. And he said how it's helped. I said well, I mean I'll see like in a couple weeks, you know, like I'm logging every set, I'm logging my weight and the reps that I'm doing. So I told him if the next time I come around to do the same workouts again, I'm gonna see how many I got, and then I know if I could increase the weight or not. So we'll be able to tell if we're making progress or not. So he was like, it was just nice of him. Like we had a little conversation. His name was John, cool dude. Yeah, and then we went over to Costco. Dude, I only got sweet peppers, black pepper. I got this, how much is this? It says about 6 pounds of 8812 ground beef, 35 bucks. Not bad. I usually get the 10-pound tube of like 90, it's 90-10 or 92-8, but that's just like $60 now. It started like at 40 when I was buying it. That wasn't even that long ago. So I said, you know what? I could spare a couple fat percentage. And then I got 2 steaks for dinner. So yeah. So overall, great workout. I wanted to go back and touch on the base with, I think Alphalete out of all the brands is probably the one that's going down the most. Young LA still doing his thing. Gymshark is at the top right now. I think those are pretty much it. Like other than that, there's a couple other little brands here, but I mean, like out of like the main ones, those are it. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with Alphalete or what Christian is doing behind the scenes that we don't know, because within the last 2 weeks, like 4 of their athletes left. Their main ones being Ashley Flores and Alex Toplin, you know, like, and at the end of the day, Alex Toplin was Christian Guzman's coach. So, you know, like, I don't know, like if there's bad blood there or what happened, or, you know, I'm hoping Alex will make a video about it explaining what happened between them or why he decided to leave. But other than that, like I said, I haven't been supporting them for a while now because I don't like what they're doing with the brand. I don't like the logo. Everything is the same shit. Too fucking expensive for me. And, you know, it's just not appealing to my eye no more. So it is what it is. I'm more like, I've been liking the whole strength, the 3 nails closing. They're a little bit more faith-based. But, you know, if I'm going to wear something, I'm going to wear something that I represents me, that is something that I believe in. So yeah, you know, we'll see what happens with Alphalete, with what Christian does, because honestly at the end of the day, he has his gym and he has summer shirting, so honestly I don't think he needs a brand, but obviously he's not going to let go of it because it's his baby. So we'll see though, you know, we'll see what he does in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Day 3 of 31. Tomorrow we have legs. Fucking hate legs. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, get started on this, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.